All right, time to wake up. Got my coffee. About to head to Brickworld. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Brick Artemis here. Today I want to talk about one of the funnest times I've ever had when coming to LEGO, and that is Brickworld 2023 in Chicago. I had a blast. It was my first ever Brickworld, and I have to say, I'm going to be going every year. I want to go every year. So I was able to do a ton of stuff, and I want to kind of show you some. So I kind of did a vlog, and afterwards we'll do a quick haul of the stuff that I got. I didn't get too much, but I did get a few things, and I like to kind of share that with you guys too. But I want you guys to see my journey of Brickworld Chicago 2023. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, we're heading to Chicago to Brickworld. Let's go!
Woo! Yeah, let's go!
Yeah! And we made it to Brickworld Chicago 2023. Guys, we were so excited. Here we go. Let's go ahead and walk in. This is at the Renaissance, and let me tell you, it was beautiful. When we first walked in, we saw this Charmander and a bunch of other Pokemon stuff. I really wanted this guy from Brick Builders, but it was just too expensive for today, and I just could not swing it at the moment. But I did happen to see these Pokeballs that I may or may not have grabbed. But guys, look at all these head sculpts, these busts, these helmets, whatever you want to call them. Look at Mario and Luigi there. All these characters. It was so much detail, and you can buy these not just at Brickworld, but you can actually buy them on brickbuilders.com. I will put the link down below. And once we got deeper inside of the stadium or the hall, whatever you want to call it, there was so much there, guys. Man, just look at this detail. Look at the steam coming out of the chimney. It was just mind-blowing. This was actually one of my favorite displays. It was a Disneyland or Magical Kingdom display. I talked to the guy that built this. I'll put the link down below, and for his channel and Instagram, but he said it took him 4 years to do this. Guys, look at the detail on this. Wow. I mean, if I had the ability to do this, I would be the happiest man ever. This is amazing. I don't know how he did it, but yeah, everything is there. It's like you're actually there. And then you see this right next to it. All of these stormtroopers. I mean, wow. Look at that. Just look at that. I mean, it is in perfect form and everything, guys. Just look at all of these cool displays, all the lights lighting up, the train going around. This is amazing. And we had just gotten inside. Here's the Star Wars Senate. I thought it was really cool that they actually put E.T. in there, just like the movie. And this is one of my favorite displays that was there. I couldn't get enough of it. All these Star Wars sets were so cool. And we even had Batman. Now this is Bruce Wayne's mansion, and it has the top and the bottom, which is like his Batcave down below, and has so much detail with his Batmobile, and it has like the bookshelf will go in and out, and just so much detail there, guys. Here is the other side of it as well, and you even get Poison Ivy there at the bottom, with beautiful colors, and of course the Batman symbol there on the front. So cool. I saw a lot of these album covers as well. This one is from Holly on Film. Very cool. This Paperman, this guy was so into this Disney Plus short. And I'm actually really into the shorts, but I have not seen this one. But the way he explained it and went about it, I absolutely have to watch this short now on Disney Plus. But really cool. Love the black and white. And here we have the Great Gatsby. Guys, this was so beautiful. Look at the detail in that. The black, the gold, and of course that blue. This was one of my favorites as well. This is D-Day on the Omaha beach. Guys, I couldn't believe it when I saw this. I had to take a video of it. It was so cool, especially seeing Batman like disappearing. Like, I gotta get out of here. It was really cool. And growing up a military brat, I had to film this one for my dad and show him later on. He thought it was awesome as well. Man, I couldn't get enough of that. And just look at these Indiana Jones displays. It's just amazing what these people can do without instructions and all these mock builds. I honestly could not believe it. I wish I had that talent once again. Here we have Bowser playing Peaches on the piano. We have this awesome, huge tower. We even have UFOs attacking. I'm not sure if this is from a movie or not, but it is so cool. I love the colors, the orange. It looks like lava on this crazy planet. And these big UFOs over the top. Look at that detail and how big it is. It's massive. And speaking of massive, look at this. Oh my gosh. If you guys have seen Star Wars, you know exactly what this is. I could not believe how massive this was on display. When I walked by it, I just, man, the trees, the grass, everything about this was just so detailed, and putting the minifigures spread out the way that they did was amazing. And right next to it, guys, was this beach. This beach was awesome because down below there was another story to be told, and it was just so cool that these people were swimming above all of that. I thought it was the coolest thing. This whole time was just amazing. I've never been to something like this in my life. They had so much stuff for sale. They had Mario Odyssey mock builds, and I would love to get something like this. If Nintendo could actually do this with Lego, that would be awesome. They had a Christmas display with a train, so I had to get a little peek at that, because soon after we had to stop somewhere special, which I will show you soon enough. There was this little tent area that you could walk in one at a time, and inside was this really awesome lit up fish tank that you could hit a switch on and off and it would change the lighting. It was just really cool. I love the detail in this. I wish I would have gone in again, because look at that. It was so awesome. Met a couple stormtroopers, and they asked about the shirts and asked me, "Is that you on your shirt?" I said, "Yeah." So then they asked Nick, my nephew, "Is that you or is that him?" And Nick's like, "Yeah, it's him." They're like, "Why do you have him on your shirt?" And we kind of explained to them about the YouTube channel, so hopefully they give us a little look real quick. But definitely the two coolest troopers around. Here is another battle during World War II. This bridge was phenomenal, guys. The detail this person put in here and the time and effort that it must have taken, I can't believe what I was seeing. I mean, this was super, super cool. Of course, we have some Halo guns, and of course the sword from Halo. I love Halo 2. That's where I remember the sword from. And just look at all of that, guys. The color in that sword is awesome as well. I loved it. We have Polaroid cameras. Of course, I had to take a picture because my niece loves them. The Game Boys were awesome with the Pokemon cards in the middle. I really wanted to flip one of those cards over to see what cards they had there, because who knows, they could have had like something really cool and we just didn't know. But I didn't. I kept my hands off. But I did want to ask them if those Game Boys are for sale, because I really, really, really want a Game Boy Lego set. I really hope that's Nintendo's next one that they're going to do. Another cool thing that I saw were these planes that actually had motors that made the propellers move, and all these tanks. We have Hobbiton, so little, Bilbo's house. These awesome detailed painting or Lego art, which you'd want to call it. Batman. It was just everything was awesome. We even had a wet floor sign with a water puddle. that was basically 1-to-1 scale, and it was so funny. Like this was one of the highlights for sure. I'm not sure what they were doing here, but it was really cool. It kind of reminded me of that, I think it was BattleBots or something like that on Comedy Central, at least where I watched it. It's pretty cool. I got to meet Steven and Steven from the show Lego Masters. It was amazing, guys. These guys were super nice, taking pictures with everybody, and talked to me about the YouTube channel and about what they're doing. This was a ton of fun. They were the nicest people I've met in a very long time, and would love to get to know these guys more. Guys, if you ever see them, don't be afraid. Go ahead and say hi. Okay. Maybe this is my favorite. This is Ready Player One, and you have Mechagodzilla, the Iron Giant. You have the whole squad, guys. If you've seen the final battle of Ready Player One, you know exactly what this is. I could not believe my eyes when I saw this. It was so awesome. And if you haven't seen this movie, please do. This display was amazing, guys. One of my favorite books. Loved the movie. This was so cool. And even though this movie only came out a few years ago, it already hit that nostalgia button. This was also cool. Wednesday. So if you guys have ever seen the show Wednesday, you guys know what this is. This is, of course, the Nevermore school, and wow, just really cool. Really cool, guys. The black and white color scheme there, and of course the balcony. You guys got to see this show. This was also really cool. Love the space stuff. Had to take a picture. And of course, Jurassic Park. Wow. This was one of the coolest things as well. It was like every area I went to, every corner I went to, there was something else that just blew my mind. This was really cool. I mean, there was detail in every single corner of this bad boy. And they even had stuff on the inside if you looked over that window at the top. It was just really cool to see this. And this is what I was really hoping for when they came out with this officially on Lego. But of course, it was not this massive. You even have the Velociraptors on top running in. It was super cool. And there's that detail on the inside. Amazing. Well done. I had to take this picture for my son, Bluey. Of course, super cool. We had a jazz club here, full size. It was so cool. And more Lego art. You have Wonder Woman, Aquaman. You have just so many notable actors in movies. The Three Stooges, Bluey once again, and even the American Sniper. It was amazing. To be honest, I'm not sure what this is. But this thing was so gorgeous. I had to take a picture. Those colors, it was like midnight. And like a date night or something. It was so cute. Of course, more album covers. We have Green Day, My Chemical Romance. Super cool. Then we have the 1975 there, A Beautiful Flower. And I'm not sure what that was there at the bottom. But here we have the Iron Giant. And while looking at this, I found out that my nephew had never seen this movie. So you know what we're doing today. Classic. And we have I Love Lucy, cool little TV here. Very cool. Godzilla displays here, Mothra. Wow, super cool. We even have the little spork. And of course, I got to meet one of my favorite Lego YouTubers, Danny Bob Studios. I'm sure you guys already know who she is. She was with her brothers and friends, and it was just really cool to meet them as well. What a good time. And I also got to meet Shai, who is an awesome guy, very fun to talk to, very nice guy. I was actually a little nervous to pat him on the shoulder and say, hey, what's up? But I had to. I have talked to him a little bit on Instagram, and he's always been so kind to let me know like what equipment he uses and whatnot. And if you guys have not been watching his interviews that he has with other Lego enthusiast, you have to go check it out. I'll put the link at the bottom as well. We have more album covers and Drake, the Beatles, Mac Miller. We had Tyler, the Creator. It was super cool. A shirtless Woody, which was funnier than anything. And this freaky castle dungeon thing that had spider webs in his eyes and everything like that. It was crazy. Breaking Bad, and of course the Hogwarts Castle, which is super cool. And we have the Star Wars Pod Racer from the Phantom Menace. This was super cool, being one of my favorite Star Wars movies, believe it or not. TMNT, which is awesome. I love these. Wish I could have bought them. And some more helmets, of course, the Master Chief, Boba Fett, and a better, closer look of these Mario and Luigi sets. And La La Land, guys, this was really cool. I loved it. Actually, never saw the movie, but I always loved that movie cover. I always thought it was really cool, and maybe now I will try to watch that movie. A little late, but better late than never, right? And a few more things here, guys. We have the Chainsaw Man and some more Breaking Bad. That was really cool to see. We have the Nimbus 2000, which was really cool in person. And there was a thing where, like, if you counted or if you guessed how many little brooms were on there at the end, then you were the closest, you would get a prize. Little cool things that vendors did there. And here's one of the other big sets that was really cool. I mean, this is a baseball field with all types of different minifigures there, such as TMNT, the Multiverse Spider-Man, all those Spider-Man. There was a lot of different stuff here that was really cool. I think I even saw some of the Simpsons, and it was just super, super cool, guys. So after meeting some awesome YouTubers and seeing some awesome Lego mocks and just the coolest thing in the world, we got to see something else that's super cool, and that is the Home Alone house. Kevin McAllister's house from Home Alone, yep. And this was about 30 minutes away from the Lego convention, and we had a blast doing this, you guys. I highly recommend you guys go check it out, because it is free. All you're doing is you're parking in the neighborhood, go for a little walk, and you get to take a picture in front of the actual house that they filmed in Home Alone. So the first thing I got is this Lego bag. Actually it was the second thing I bought, because I ended up buying something right in the front of at the start of it all. There's like, which I showed you guys, this huge like Pokemon display area, and I couldn't afford the Pikachu or Charmander, but I did want something Pokemon, since there's no really official license when coming to Lego, so with Pokemon. So I was like, here's my chance. So from Brick Builders, I did get the something, which I'll show you in a minute. But I got this bag because I'm like, I need a bag to put everything in. If I already bought something, I'm going to need a bag, because this is going to be crazy. I didn't go as crazy as I thought, but I did get something, a few things, and I had to get this bag to put it in. So yeah, the first thing I got when getting there at Brickworld Chicago is this Pocket Sphere Pokeball, the traditional Pokeball at that. The red, black, and white. Had to get it. It was $40. Very, very cool. Really excited to build it. And yeah, had to get it. It was so worth the money. I was shocked. I almost got 3. If you bought 3, you would save $15, but I did only get 2. That's all I needed right now, because I was afraid, what if I see other stuff that I want? And I didn't want to overspend right away. So yeah, Pokeball, which is awesome. So I also got a couple pairs of glasses, mainly for my kids. I had to get them something, and why not get something really goofy for them to wear around the house and even in public. So I got a red pair and a yellow pair, which was a very good price, only $6 each. I mean, come on, you can't beat that. So really cool. Looking forward to seeing them wear these things. So yeah. Okay, so something else I got, which I was really excited for. I have the Titanic. I haven't built it yet, but when I do build it, I'm going to want to get a Rose and a Jack. Well, they had a couple different versions there. One was Rose, and the other was Jack, but he was blue, like he was freezing, and they had a door with it, which is really cool and unique. But then I didn't really want that version. I wanted a version where I can sit them on the ship. And this was the closest one I could get to, was this Rose and this Jack. Now, he still looks like he's holding his breath. I might change the head here, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what I do. But yeah, I love this version of them here. Very cool. All right, so what Nick got, my nephew, is he's a huge Tyler, the Creator fan, and as you guys saw, they had records there. They had like Nirvana and Drake and all kinds of stuff. And they also had Tyler, the Creator, and he chose this one. I think he was going to go the Mac Miller route. He's more of the rap hip hop kind of guy, and but somebody had grabbed that when he was thinking about it, which is totally fine because it got him to get this, which is really cool. I mean, yeah, it looks just like the cover. Really cool. I actually was thinking about getting it. It was a little steep for me though, but yeah, very cool piece here. Kind of jealous. All right, guys, there you have it. Brickworld 2023 in Chicago. What a blast. What a great time. Guys, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you guys want more of these types of videos. Please join the community as we go building Lego and having fun together and just being goofy and being ourselves. What a great weekend. Father's Day weekend at that. So, yeah, man. Guys, if you liked the video, once again, hit that like and subscribe. And until next time, keep bricking.